What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
Hello.
So,
What's up?
if you guys don't follow my social medias, I was sick, so I couldn't do the podcast. So it's been a couple weeks, so it's me. But we're back.
We back. We black. I'm black.
I was like, I'm brown. All right, hold on. Let me get this shit posted.
Damn. Okay, there we go. Yo, I had did some awkward ass shit at work today. Fucking I'm chilling. I'm vibing out to the music and shit. I'm working on some shit that I have to do, and I feel somebody walking behind me, and I look, and the girl she throws up. She throws up some shit, and then I throw up. Goodbye. And then I didn't know what to do. So I did the shit too, and then I did the hand wave again, and then I said that shit was awkward. And she was like, "You ain't never lie."
Bro. Okay, hold on. Hey. So I feel like you have really fucking weird stories about that stuff, being at all of the different places you've been. Like, not just that one. I'm sure that one has a lot of more attention,
Yeah,
but like, I'm sure you've had a lot more of those experiences. Like, I don't get that at all anymore. But when I did work on the like downtown,
yeah,
so many fucking videos. I mean, it's like so many like fucking like movie scenes type shit. Like
yeah.
straight about the movie, bro. Like for real, like it was weird to me. Like one time, like I don't know, people be weird as hell in the first place though. But bro, like I was driving the fucking truck right that got a Budweiser. I used to work for Budweiser and shit. Um, and I'm not even kidding, bro. Bitches would just like flash me, like in the as it, like nigga, this is not Mardi Gras. Like I'm not gonna give you free beer because but like for real, they just did that shit on the strip while I was driving the truck. It's just weird.
Man, there's too many fine bitches down there. It should be getting on my nerves.
Why? You're
And then they
single.
be, cause they be coming in the store, and I'll be like, "What are y'all doing?"
That's what it's like.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. It's just like, why are you here? You could be anywhere right now, and you in Walgreens,
I mean, yeah,
all
it's cost
dressed up,
efficient.
heels, but you in Walgreens, and you waiting in line.
We have to say it all sad.
Like, what are you doing?
Hey, they planning for that next day. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they don't be buying that. They be buying candy, food,
Huh?
more alcohol.
Okay, that is okay. Now that's kind of weird. Like, you know what's weird to me though?
What?
I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl, and I actually don't. I would never want to be in any type of situation like that where there's some fucking weird shit. I like being a man, honestly. But I think it's fucking weird that women dress up and do all this shit just to go to a fucking club. Like,
Cause they can get money, they can get sex, they can get free drinks. It depends on what they're out for.
no, but like,
Cause they're not out to have a good time. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Men go out to have a good time. Women go out to get free shit.
but that's why I'm saying, like, to me, like, maybe it's just because I think differently. Where's the investment? Like to go out. Like I don't get it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like just do something instead. They're like, you guys want to go take shots off of this person while we go to. It just seems so weird to me. I'm not in that. I'm not in that like area though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I do think that it takes like a specific mental place to be able to go out and party like that. To be honest.
Yeah, motherfuckers just want to be out of their fucking mind. That's why I don't drink no more. But I don't know. They just be fine as fuck.
Do you shoot your shot?
No, because I'm at work.
Mm. So you respect the collar, or just because you're like, I don't give a fuck when I'm at work. So.
Yeah, I don't give a
Oh.
fuck. I don't look good. I don't smell good. Well, I smell good. That's a lie. But I feel like in a uniform, I don't look good.
Mm.
I'm on company time.
So.
So I don't know. I'm different from a lot of men with that. When I'm at work or when I'm working, I like to work. I don't like to fraternize.
Why? You just want to get it done.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Unless I'm like really tired, like at the end of my shift, then yeah,
So.
I'll fuck around. But then by that time it's like 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and everybody done went to sleep.
Right. So you've had enough time to be on Grave now.
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer, like over day or nights or like mornings type shit?
Still day, but I like tens. So if I can do 10-hour days, perfect.
So you can't do 10-hour shifts unless they're Grave.
Yeah, where I'm at. Yeah,
Okay.
I like it there. I'm starting to feel not safe though,
What does that mean?
job wise. I'm starting to
Why?
not feel safe. Uh, cause this certain person I know is on a fucking path right now, bro.
Of like, but like for everybody or like you?
I feel like everybody.
Mm.
I feel like it. I don't know.
Do you have any type of like protect? Can you just get fired over there for no fucking reason, or do they have to go through like a whole bunch of steps?
Whole bunch of steps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they gotta build a case on you.
Not like what how the other ones got caught though.
Uh, no, it could be stealing. It could be call outs. It could be something that you're doing that you don't even realize you're doing.
He said, "How am I gonna get fired if I didn't even know what was wrong?" And they go,
Right.
"That's why you're getting fired."
Bro, like last night, right? I'm asking questions to the supervisor, and they're like, I don't know," and I'm like, "Well, I gotta know so I can fix the problem."
Right.
Cause okay, so all right, at work, right? We have to we have to be like, if someone wants to reload their card, like whether it's Chime, Cash App, or what have you, we have to send them to a supervisor so the supervisor can do it. And I'm like, okay, so then why can't I do it? Because I'm not gonna have the customer just sitting here
Right.
waiting for you if you're fucked off somewhere. You know,
Right.
that to me is stupid. And the other workers are all like, shit, I don't care. They can sit there and wait. You know, that's what the uppers want happening, so they could just sit there. I'm like, yeah, that's true and all, you know, because that's their new rule now.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I don't know. I'm different, man. I'm about customer service. When I'm at work, I'm about customer service, especially if I'm in that position at work where it's just like customer service 100%.
Hmm.
Customer comes first, above everything.
Well, when does that stop? What
What
would be the
customer
boiling
come?
point? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, what would be like,
Uh,
fuck that, never mind.
if they have an attitude for no reason, um, if and when I say attitude for no reason, I mean like you've done everything you possibly can do in your own power to help the situation, and they still have fucking attitude and they're confident with you. Then yeah, fuck off. Um, you have to go to the bathroom like really bad. Um, uh, it's time for your break or your lunch, and if it's a long line and you've done went way past your first break or your lunch, then yeah, you'll have to go because that's law.
So, completely off topic, but it actually kind of segues into that area though, because it kind of has to do with work. That's what I'm saying. So it has to do with work, but
Yeah,
I also can't talk about it too much because it's kind of still a secret. But the video that we are currently working on right now,
yeah,
I'm enjoying this style of video.
okay,
Like I like the that's what I'm saying. I don't want to say too much, or unless you want to tell them what we're doing.
no,
But I like the fact that it's like a okay, like day two, we're gonna do this differently. Like day three and four, I'm gonna do this and then do this. Do you know what I mean? And try it like different like that. Like
yeah,
I actually enjoy the structure. Like like filming this morning. Didn't even like the first day. Like let me redact. Like the first day, it's kind of like weird because it was like I didn't know what direction to go.
yeah,
And then day two happened, and it was kind of like, oh shit, yeah, I did the thing, but I forgot to videotape the end result at night. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But today, I was like, I got up and I was in a good ass mood recording that shit. I was even fucking doing some, putting the camera up in a certain spot type of shit, and then trying to get, you know what I'm saying, like
yeah,
just to get like good shots.
yeah.
And I was like, okay, I kind of fuck with this though. And then I had a homegirl also recommend one that we should do,
All right,
which I will mention to you after the podcast.
all right.
But that shit fire.
I
So
mean, I have a we have a big lineup of colognes coming, so yeah,
I'm pretty excited. So I'm down. Although I can't do the other one, which sucks.
yep. That one, that one, I'm gonna order tonight.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
when you get paid.
yep. Cause I only got 2 days left.
Oh really?
Yep.
Okay. Sneak peek preview because we're on the podcast. I don't want you to talk too much though. But thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you think? Yeah.
Hell yeah. That shit is amazing.
So, do you think that not taking something like that can can pull it back? Like, do you think like if you don't take that stuff, you won't be as proficient?
Yeah, if you're not a self motivated person. I just need that shit to help me stay awake.
Okay. I need that shit to stay the fuck away from me. That's what I need. Bro, I broke out in the worst hives I've ever had since I was like So I was like 13 or some shit. My whole body, that shit had me fucked up. Um, so people, I had an allergic reaction to a video that we were going to be trying, and found out that my body is a pussy and can't take certain allergens. So
Yeah.
now we got to be careful because health over wealth, and I can't participate in those videos, but I will still be still in the other ones as well. So if you guys have any ideas or comments and stuff of what maybe videos you guys would like want to see, just comment them below, and I'll read into them and see what you guys want or what you like. It doesn't even have to do with like shit like that. Y'all could just tell me like straight up like, oh well, if you did this with some music playlists, if you want to say like 5 songs, like I don't care. It doesn't have to really do it. Just something with music because I like music clearly. So, and I just made some bangers too.
I got a question for you.
I got a question. You go ahead.
How would you describe spiciness to someone who has never tasted anything spicy in their life?
Thank you for that question. Um, okay. Oh, that's good. That's I don't know. Ooh, I don't like this actually. Cause like that same thing. Like, how do you describe a color to a blind person? Oh shit. So but they don't have taste like at all.
No, they have taste. They just never tasted or they never tried anything spicy.
Oh, but they've never tried it. So if they did
Yeah.
eat it, it would be like fucking like
Yeah, like something new for them. How would you
so.
describe it?
Okay, I thought you were saying like if somebody couldn't taste spice, how would you describe it? Okay. That changes the question. And it changes the answer drastically. I would tell them that eating spicy food, and the higher up you go, the more severe it gets because it would be like if you have hot Cheetos and you've never experienced spicy, it'll make you feel like you probably have like a little bit of a fever because you think that the temperature is rising just based on the fact that your mouth is getting hotter. And so you start to like kind of like get hot. Like your ears will feel kind of hot. You'll start feeling a little hot. Um, I would say that it's almost like a painful sensation if you've never experienced it. Because I'm sure because like you have to think too. Like when we were growing up on some like not little bitch shit. Like they just gave us the hottest shit in the world and said fuck it. Like they was not regulating shit.
Mine was sour.
I mean, yeah, we had sour too. I just mean that like in the world, they weren't like children under 8 and under can't have this candy or there wasn't like that. There was like, yo, this candy, just eat that shit. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
um,
like them warheads.
yeah, like the extra sour, the extreme sour. What's them called? You know what I'm talking about? The extreme sour warheads. I think they're warheads too.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the those sour drops.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. But like, you know what I mean? Like now it's a challenge. Back then we just ate that shit. Do you know what I mean? Like no contest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I remember my homegirl. This is the crazy part, but we was on some hood rat shit. My homegirl used to get hot Cheetos and then get the nacho cheese and put it on them. And then she would get like hot sauce, like Tapatio, and then put jalapenos. And she'd be doing this shit like at the gas station.
Could
And
have
she'd
just
be
get
like
the
just mixing this.
munchies and then put hot sauce and peppers on it.
I don't know. It was on some hood rat shit. They wasn't doing that. They just got the hot Cheetos.
Munchies been out a long time.
No, but I'm saying like on some hood shit, like they were fucking with hot Cheetos because of the brand. Because you already know like hot Cheetos has like a different endearment to it. Like you can be like I don't fuck with bitches that be eating hot
Basically, she was
Cheetos.
a hot Cheeto girl.
Yeah, like she was like
Oh,
the
okay.
let me get a hug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, she used to do like hot Cheetos with the nacho cheese and jalapenos and hot sauce, and I was just like,
But I do know who I'm gonna go for.
I do know.
I do know who I'm going for. I had an enlightening conversation with one of them yesterday.
Hmm. Okay.
Well, I had two
Two conversations or a conversation with each.
conversations with each,
Okay.
and I made my decision who I'm going for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh. And the tables have turned.
black white girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I found out she ain't white,
Was she like Dominican or some shit?
Latina.
Yeah.
Let's say white Latina.
So she like a lighter skin,
Yeah,
like how I am too. Like I got lighter skin.
yeah,
Unless I be actually see, bro. If I was outside with it though, I would be tan. And honestly, the white light makes me look more like not tan.
yeah,
Like this
yeah.
camera
So
needs to work.
I'm gonna hit her up next time I see her ass. I tried a little bit of sliding in today,
Mm-hmm.
but it failed. So I was like, okay, I'll take that L for now, and then I'll come back.
Let's see if this works better.
And then I'll come back when I see her again.
Yeah.
Cause I tried the new wave of how to do things, and it just don't work for me. I don't have Riz in
What?
that area of new age flirtation, game playing,
What? You don't?
having game. Yeah, I don't have new age shit, bro. I think I'm too old school for it.
This light too fucking dark. But I hate the white light. But okay, but hold on. Why do you not have unspoken Riz?
Well, I mean, Riz and unspoken Riz, I don't have neither one. Well, unspoken Riz, I have a little bit of it, but Riz, like the regular Riz type shit, I don't have that.
But why not? Is it a confidence thing?
No, it's not. I'm very confident in what I do. Um, it's just I don't know. I don't know how they do things. I'm like I'm when I say I'm old
What do you
school,
mean
bro,
though?
cause they don't do it. They don't do it how old school does it. Motherfuckers want to hang out. No, bitch, date. Let's go on a fucking date so we get to know each other. I don't understand. I don't understand the hanging out.
I feel like nowadays,
Cause,
right?
cause to me, like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Cause
You're
to
fine.
me, it's just like I'm not trying to be friends with you. I'm trying to get in them guts.
See, okay, but the thing is that
Figuratively speaking, cause I don't do that kind of thing.
I like men have always done this thing where, and I can just speak on it just because, like, honestly, it doesn't fucking matter. It's just the way of life. Um, but like men have always kind of looked at women as like suitable characters. Like, is she fine as fuck? Or oh, I want to have babies with her, or all this shit like that. You know what I mean? That's just like what men do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So within that area, right?
yeah,
Guys used to use friendships to get close to women, right?
right,
So they would fake being a girl's friend so that way he could take her out.
yeah,
And then women caught on to that shit. So now they just want to be your friend first and then see if they want to have a relationship. But the thing with that is it ruins the whole sequence because then you're like, I don't want to ruin things because you're one of my best friends and I don't want to lose you. But I have, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the thing got backwards.
Yeah.
And so that's why I feel like now, though, in modern relationships, which I have no experience in, to be honest, but um, I just feel like everything is backwards and they don't understand how to move with that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
cause like I'm with you, where it's like, yo, like if we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out. I'm not fucking sitting here bullshitting like I got three bitches on the fucking side too. While you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
just not like that. I'm not built for that. I don't care. I don't even want to do it. That shit sounds exhausting. I was actually I was talking to Cody about that shit. Um, shit, what day was it? Probably like Monday. Like Monday or some shit. Shit, maybe even yesterday. Regardless, I was like,
Irregardless.
I regardless. Um, I was like, I don't think I could make it out here if I was single in this like structure. And she was like, I don't think I could either. And I was like, nah, you could. I was like, you could for
Easily.
sure. And she was like, no, I know, I wouldn't know what to. And I go, no, like you could go on dates, like you could get a date every single fucking day of the week. You could be taken out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and never have to pick up a fucking thing. You can get dates. It's not that difficult. You're a woman. I said, but for me, I would have to make sure that I'm on this side of this things, and then the bitch doesn't like the way I talk on this shit, and then I work too much because I got PI sitting over, you know what I'm saying, and we do too much work, and now it's like too much extra shit for women to like be with,
Yeah.
um, and that's why I told her I was like I don't think I could make it because at that point, if I was single right now, I don't think that I could even handle a relationship at all in any capacity. I would be like, no. Until I'm looking for like another marriage or some shit, I would not want to talk to any female like that. So it's why I actually understand where you and VADE come from
Yeah.
because I can see the opposite of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not trying to be your friend right now. I'm trying to get to know you so I can get in them guts, figuratively.
But that's why like I think girls do that because I feel like they try to undemonize it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they try to make it their own. But the
I mean,
problem
we
is
could be
that
friends in the relation if we decide to get to a relationship. But if I'm playing around, just hanging out with you, that's it. Like, so perfect example, right?
mm-hmm,
Um, Chicago, right?
mm-hmm,
It could have been something there, but we started out as friends,
mm-hmm.
and I'm that's all I see it as. I don't see no other type of shit with her because we're friends.
Mm.
Now, if we would have started out on some, trying to get in them guts, figuratively, then
Doctors use a different set of words. I mean, you always got to say figuratively.
uh, then it would be a lot different, you
Hey,
know.
like you're not trying to be their friend. You're trying to be their man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like at the beginning, I'm trying to get to know you. That's what a date is for. I don't like when I don't know if people still use it this way, but I don't like when people use dates are only for couples. Not really. It's not just for couples.
I, yeah, well, yeah, for sure. I mean,
Because if you go on a blind date, you're not hanging out. You're going on a blind date.
well, and then let's cut the shit too. Like if me and my friends, like I'm married, but if me and my friend's wife were to go and be like, oh, like let's go to this coffee shop real quick and go get that, people could even bullshit and consider that a date, because what is a date's aspect besides, because they've changed the structure of it.
Yeah.
Because a date used to be like, I'm trying to take you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like people are like, oh, we have buddy dates, or like, oh, we have like little friend dates, and we sit down and hang out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, they like made it more childish, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because like, I would never sit here and be like, I'm gonna take my friend's wife on a date, but people would be like, oh, you're gonna have like a little friend date? Like, don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying though? Like, for real.
Yeah.
But that's how people are. Like, that's how people talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why it's weird.
No.
Because in that situation for you though, like, I can see why it's weird, because like everything is made into a weird friendship.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just not for me. That's why I say I have half and half.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little bit of Riz, but more so old school game. But old school game doesn't work anymore. So I'm trying to learn this Riz shit.
I'm not gonna lie. If you have to do this, you're not getting it.
No.
Some old ass man feature shit. You said, if I have to keep up with y'all on your swag.
Nah, see, I don't even consider it swag, right?
No, but I'm saying, like, just using like a term that you don't know,
Oh,
like an old person. Like,
yeah.
okay, but like, what do you think Riz is though? Like, because you
I
said
don't
you
even
have old
fucking
school.
know.
But see what I'm saying? You said you have old school Riz, right?
Yeah.
My thing is that what can you consider as old school, so that way we can completely say this is new school.
Asking a girl out on a date, and then you go on that date, and if it works out, cool. Go on a second date. But if it don't work out, then okay, I'll have a good life.
So that's what it is. It's very much like a straightforward. We're trying to see if there's an attraction.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to get to know you. We done talked over the phone. We done did all that. Now let's see how we are in person.
Okay. So do you think that social media has actually made that worse then, in your favor then? Because then
Probably.
they're like, add me on Instagram, and then they see what you're doing without you telling them what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, I have a hard time with this concept, right? Because I hate social media. I literally just make posts and then I leave that shit. And then whenever that shit posts, it posts. Like, for real, it is what it is. But like, stepping back into it, right?
Yeah.
I can see that like people can literally sit there and look at you and be like, "Oh yeah, I was going through some things," and they go, "Oh, I know, I saw on your fucking Instagram." And you're like, okay, nosy bitch. Like, I was trying to tell you that what was going on, and you know what I mean? Like, because they
Yeah.
use it as like weird information, like they know you.
Yeah.
Like,
I've done that a couple times.
what, you've done that exact same thing?
Yeah, with some girls.
Why?
So I can get in their fucking guts figuratively, nigga. The fuck?
It wasn't successful though.
Hell nah.
This is the
Like
success rate
like
is
like
slim to
they
none.
like they like they accepted, the sympathy part from me, but that was about it. They were like, "Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it."
That's some cold shit.
I'll be like, "So what's up? You want to go do something?" No, I'm all right. Like, damn, cold
Okay,
bitch.
wait. I have a question, and this is not to be on some bitch shit, bro. But I got a question. Have you ever just been like, have you ever just tried your hardest? It just doesn't work out, and you're like,
No,
what the fuck is
I
going
haven't
on?
done my hard. I haven't done my hardest
That,
yet.
okay, that's what I'm saying though. Like, could you imagine the stress of going, of doing everything you possibly can? Like, bro,
See,
like,
I will only do that with a celebrity bitch. But like, if you're just a regular everyday bitch, I'm not going hard like that.
But that's what I'm saying. Imagine like you get shot down by a fucking local seven. You can't come back from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I can say I went half hard on uh Hawaiian and
I would agree with that.
kept getting shot down. But then it started getting funny.
I yeah. Well, then we kind of took it to a step further because then it became more of a social uh, a social group investment at that point because that was kind of funny because we were like, all right, shit. Well, what if you try this? You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense to old girl, but
Nah, fuck that bitch.
no, I just don't care because I don't know her. I don't even give a fuck.
All offense.
So and see, and that's the thing though. Imagine trying your fucking absolute hardest, right?
Yeah.
And you waste it on a fucking local six. And you
She
tried your
was
hardest.
she was like a 4.
I would say no. I'd say like a local six, not like all over the, not like a general. I'm saying like Las Vegas,
Yeah, she a
like
local 4.
well, I'm not. You
You
know what?
seen her? She
I
don't
don't
look that
remember.
good.
I don't
Bitch look
remember,
dry.
bro. To
She
be
look
honest, I don't
dry.
remember.
She look dry. Just dry. Conversation dry. Pussy probably dry. Face look dry. Body dry.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Yeah, the do we be never? But you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Honestly, to me, no offense, it was like a 3, 4. I
Yeah.
remember now. I don't know why I couldn't remember what the fuck, bro. Because when I said what up to her, when I introduced myself,
Yeah.
she was like weird.
It was awkward.
Yeah, like I was like, oh yo, what up? You know, my name's Rock. She went, oh hi. I'm like, bitch, like the want to fucking
Fucking
say your name, like
dry ass bitch.
just weird. Okay, so if any female
Yeah.
wants to hit Jay up
Oh
and
yeah.
help him with this Riz shit, or try to explain to him what the fuck is different now
Nah,
with
girls can't do that.
Riz, no, see, they absolutely can because you have to do the exact opposite.
Oh, true,
You see what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah.
See, like you were counting it out because of their opinion, but I'm saying, but you can use that information to actually
I
clutch
feel
them.
like
I
no, bitch. It's not a feel like.
I just want him to
That's your
be able
opinion.
to bring me flowers every day to work. And then somebody gonna do that shit, and they'll be like, "What the fuck? This weird ass motherfucker gonna? Why is he taking me flowers? Y'all don't know what the fuck you want." But that's what I'm saying. So you got to use the opposite.
Hey, I sent her flowers too.
Hawaiian,
Yeah.
you gonna do that shit with black white?
No.
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 How far are you gonna go with that one? Like on some extra shit like that?
I'm gonna try a few times
To go out?
to go out, and if she keeps saying no, then fuck it. Cause one thing's one, right? You gotta remember we at work, so there's rules and regulations for that kind of thing.
Right.
So I walk a very thin line in there. That's why I was like, when old girl put her titties on me, I was like, yo, don't do that.
About to get fired and catch a case. It wasn't
That
even
is shit
you.
weird, bro.
Um. Okay. So, do you think, and this is just an opinion,
Matter of
um,
fact, hold on. I even told one of the supervisors, cause she likes touching people below the shoulder, and I'm like, yo, keep that shit on the shoulder and up.
you said, "I am a child of God, and you will
And
not do this to me."
I told her that,
Yeah.
and
Um.
she thought today that it was because I was ticklish. Like, no, keep it above the
Okay.
shoulder, shoulder and above. Matter of fact, keep it at the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch me anywhere else. I get it. We at work. We trying to have a good time, but
Um,
shoulder only.
so do you think in your single adventures, I guess you would, um, do you think that the new age dating stuff has ruined your gentleman like skills? Not to say that you don't have them, because like I actually think that you're a very proper gentleman, to be honest. Like you have very good manners. Um, like your mom definitely raised you right. Like you know what I mean. Like shout out mom. But but do you think that like the way that like all the females be acting and shit just ruins that for you? Because you just don't want to do shit like that no more.
No, because I still do uh gentleman like things and chivalrous and everything. Uh
Yeah, but do you feel like it's a waste of time because, like you said,
no,
bitches don't want to fucking just go on a date?
no. If bitches don't like it, oh fucking well. That's the way. That's the what I fucking was taught. Shit, I'm not gonna slam the door in your face, and while you're trying to get in the door as well,
Why not?
I'm gonna hold the door open and let you fucking walk in.
They don't like that.
Too damn bad.
They want you to fucking spit on them.
They want me to smack that door in their face and that glass shatters. I'm not doing that.
Not gonna lie though, people have like weirdly demonized like fetishes into like a weird thing. Like I
What do
was
you
talking to
mean?
my homie. Like okay, so I was talking to my homie, right? And he said he was like, I'm not into that Harley Quinn and Joker relationship. And what I mean by that is that like they've demonized the idea that like of what like a relationship should be. Like legit, there's people that are like, if you're not gonna fight for me like this person fights for me, then I'm not gonna fucking be with you. And it's like I don't think you understand that.
Let me tell you something about Harley Quinn and Joker. Joker tortured that bitch.
Mm-hmm,
Put electrical fucking things on her fucking temples and her head and shocked her retarded
mm-hmm.
or mentally challenged.
Technically, it's not actually that. What it was is it's Stockholm
Whatever,
syndrome.
yeah, whatever the fuck he did, to her in the torturism, he fucked her up. So now ain't no going back. So that's what women want. Y'all want to get shocked in the head by some weird nigga with green skin.
It's full white skin.
Nah, it's green because he fell in that vat.
Oh,
That's
is
why
that what
he
you're talking
that yeah,
about?
that's why he green.
I thought he was purple, purple
Nah,
and white.
he fell in that green vat. That vat full of green liquid acid changed his skin color green. That's the white is the makeup he has on. A nigga don't just walk around with perfect fucking edged up shit.
What? They don't?
He don't.
Yo, imagine that motherfucker with a taper.
He do. He got a taper.
No,
You ain't
but like,
seen it?
no, I'm saying like a fresh ass lineup, fucking try to get waves.
He do, bro. He got that fresh lineup every single time you see him in the show or the movie. But yeah, no, I just can't. I can't. I don't know. Maybe this can. Maybe I don't know. I'm not an asshole.
So Jay's not an asshole.
No,
That's the common denomination, and that was the root of this conversation. Everybody, we appreciate everybody for showing out to the.
for real. But I'm an asshole when it comes to business.
You know what's weird is I feel like people play you too much on that shit. Like they really try you for fucking no reason. I don't know why motherfuckers really try you. I don't know why.
It's cause the way I come off. Uh, I play the game, bro. I play the game. So and I don't mind saying this on here. If anybody rewatches this shit, I play the fucking game. I walk around as if I'm less knowing of things, and when business comes up, then I'm on it. Is we gonna get this money or what?
Shout out Young Dolph. R.I.P.
That's if we ain't talking money when it comes to business, then why are we talking about business?
Well,
You're
then it's not
bullshitting.
business at that point.
Yeah,
It's
you're
just
bullshitting.
it's just two fucking people talking about some bullshit.
Like I was talking to this dude earlier today about some business. He thought I was playing. He's like, "Oh man, I ain't trying to do all that." I'm like, nah, bro. Let's say let's say that I'm trying to start. I'm trying to start something here. I'm trying to create something that we can have in Vegas. Some Vegas made shit, right? But you sitting here playing. I'm not playing, bro.
I just was thinking of something when you said that. When you said Vegas made, I just thought of 20, and then I was started laughing.
Yeah, fuck them
Yeah,
niggas.
but that's why I was like, when you said it, I was like, huh. Except for that.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to, cause see, look, I create that shit, right? I already got one. I already have one set up. Now, if he goes with it, okay, cool. I'm not gonna say nothing about it, but on here. But if he goes with it, cool. You know, if he don't, then I'll just find somebody else.
Mhm.
But it's something that could bring a lot of money, bring a lot of publicity, bring a lot of business,
Okay.
and it's gonna be very different from the big leagues.
I have a question for you as management.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that you have a great uh, skill or intuition to know if somebody is scared versus them being like them bullshitting?
Yeah.
What would you do to help somebody if they were scared in that position to do it? Not the fact that they were bullshitting, but they genuinely don't feel comfortable doing it.
If they're scared, I tell them to just jump. You can't be scared in business. If you're scared in business, you ain't gonna make no money.
But how does somebody overcome that?
I'll tell them to just jump. You have to just jump.
So
There is no workaround. You have to jump. You have to do it.
I find it weird when people say that kind of stuff, right? Where it's like
Yeah.
you just got to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've never, I have never, I'm just speaking for me, I've never sat there, not once in my entire fucking life, and been like, damn, I should have done that. Okay, whatever. I just don't like if I want to
I've
make
done that
music,
multiple
I get the
times.
fuck up. But my thing is, I just get up and make music if I want to make music. Like if I want to fucking play some fucking, I just do it. Like okay, you want to like have a better day or you want to go do something, just do it. Like if you want to go talk to somebody about music, I don't care if I'm like fucking nervous or not. I mean, you've seen me a whole bunch of times where I wasn't really comfortable
Whole
doing a
bunches
bunch
of
of shit,
oats.
and it's like you just do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's weird that like you can't technically describe to somebody the fact of just fucking doing it. But like I think the best way for me to describe it in my point, right, is that you're overthinking it. So just do it. Cuz you're putting too much into the process of thinking and not in the process of doing.
Yeah, just do it and you'll get better over time.
That's what I. That's the thing is that like when people are like, I wish I could be moving like you and how
Just
you
jump,
working and shit. I'm like,
motherfucker.
you literally can. Nobody is fucking stopping you. You know what I mean? Like when
Yeah,
people say that shit to me, I find it so fucking weird
because for me,
because it's so
like,
easy.
for me, right? It wasn't easy for me at all.
That's true.
It took
That
me.
was
It took me what 2 years
that was exhausting.
to actually put work out.
I would say 2.5. Yeah.
And then when I finally started, I started shooting photos with my phone, and then I got into video with my phone, and then I moved up to an actual camera
Hmm.
and got better. I went from using phone video editing apps or video editing apps on my phone to actually on the computer itself. And what did I do? I just fucking did it. I just went for it.
But wouldn't you agree though that it was difficult to learn the essence of just doing it when we just kept telling you to just fucking do it, just
Yeah,
fucking do it, and
yeah,
you were like, it's not that fucking easy. And now that you're like on the other side of it, you can see that it's so much fucking easier than everybody makes it.
yeah. And that's why I say just fucking do it. And that's why when I was telling that dude earlier about my idea, um, he just kept bullshitting, and I'm like, bro, this what I'm trying to do is gonna bring a lot.
How so?
Niggas love that type of shit.
Just like my thing is like hold on, I'm gonna let you finish and then I'll reword that for you
But
as well.
Beyonce had the best album.
I was gonna do that, but I figured I was like I don't want to interrupt him too much more. Go ahead though.
No, go ahead.
Okay, okay. So with that kind of situation, you would then be like, this person's bullshitting and not scared.
Yeah, and then I would just not talk to him about it no more. Like this same person, right? I talked to him about music, and they hit me with their ego, and I'm like, yo, we're not about ego, we're about work. And he was like, no, see, this just I gotta do that. It's this that's business. So I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. And
Stupid.
then I started talking to him about that shit,
That's some
and
pussy
and,
shit.
and now what happened? Now he talking. Now he talking music, right?
Hmm.
Now he's talking about wanting to work. Cause I'm like, for me, ego is just like it gets in the way.
1,000%. I mean,
It
that's
gets
why
in the
all
way
of
at work.
us. It's why all of us went through like VADE, and then I did, and then you did. Went through like an ego death.
Shit, I was talking about I was the best photographer, and I didn't even have a camera yet.
Stop the cat.
Like I didn't know composition. I didn't know none of that. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know settings.
Bro,
I
you
didn't know how
sat
to shoot a
there.
manual.
You sat there and thought so much shit. You thought you were this shit so bad. Every conversation, I'm the best motherfucking photographer. I'm the motherfucking number one motherfucker. I take the best fucking pictures. Me, that's me. And then every time, like, hey, can you get this done? You'd be like, shit, how do I do that?
And now my saying now is when people are like, "Oh, you're doing a great job," or some shit like that, I'd be like, or ask me to do something, I'll be like, um, I'll say, I'm doing the best I can,
Mm-hmm.
and or no, I'll do the best I do the best I can, and the other one is um, fuck, what was it? Oh, I am the best me
Mm-hmm.
possible
I
until
have
tomorrow.
a, I have a, I have something that I've been going off of since I was about like 18.
Yeah,
But I use it every day still. Especially it helps me with actually being proficient with work in all aspects.
Yeah,
Um, but I always say like if you always do your best, you could do no more. So it's like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like if you just actually try to do what the fuck you set out to do, if you do not achieve it that day, then it just wasn't obtainable that day.
exactly.
And that's okay. And you have to be okay with the answer being not now.
And that's why I don't stress myself either, cause it's like if it don't get done, it don't get done. I did what I could.
That's why to me it's a very much like a I just always do my best, so I know that there was no more to be done. So, and I don't take anything personal.
But let's see, we have what 20 minutes left.
25, yeah. We're going to hit that Reddit
Yeah,
for sure.
she scared me.
Not going to lie. Same. What did she do?
Sounds like medicine. Uh, all right. Huh? Huh?
Hey, no, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just,
All right. Drum roll, please. Title of this post: r/ entitled parents. I had to look down to see which one I clicked on.
it actually looked like dramatic effect. He said, and pause for a dramatic effect. I go.
Whose responsibility is it to raise your child? This is a question I feel like asking every time I hear entitled parents whining about lack of support, especially from their own parents. Who wants a child free life? It's a given, or excuse me, hold on. Especially from their own parents who wants a, who, especially from, fuck, nigga talk. Especially from their own parents who wants a child free life. It's a given. Your parents should support you in this. It doesn't seem to matter. They have a life too. The life, I fuck, nigga, I can't read, bro.
I'm
God
not gonna
damn.
lie. Are you okay? Take a sip of water.
It's a given. Your parents should support you in this. It doesn't seem to matter. They have a life too. The life where they spent most of the period raising you and restricting their own freedom for that. They stayed home to raise you. Now they have time and money to indulge in what they want to indulge in, travel and hobbies. But that seems like an unacceptable answer. But it's your grandbaby. What else do you have other than looking after them? You are retired. Maybe they have plans for after retirement period. Maybe they just want to be lazy and sit around after retirement. They have been working their whole life for this. But
Facts.
but no, if they refuse to babysit all the time, they don't love the baby. And it's equated with how they don't have to take care of parents if parents fall ill or is unable to take care of themselves somehow. How they don't have to bend over backwards. All the years parents did take care of kids are forgotten since parents aren't taking the grandbaby full time. It's like they don't understand the difference between help in emergency situations and 24/7 childcare. I feel like asking, aren't you the ones who decided to have a baby? Why did you have a baby if you are not ready to take care of the baby? It's your responsibility to raise your baby.
So,
That was a little bit confusing to me because I don't know.
okay, I understand it, so maybe I can oversimplify it for you.
Well, I don't know if it's the grandparent talking or if it's
I
third
don't.
party.
It's third party.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting from it. Pardon me. I feel like it's more of like I have a question more than
Mm.
it is a I have an issue I want to talk about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, they're the asshole. No, I'm just nah, you know what though? Like, I agree. Like you already know, like family comes first, at least for me. Um, like our group, very
Yeah.
much so. Family comes first. Um, and my thing is that like shit, bro. Like, I always be talking shit because that's the thing. I talk shit. I do talk shit. I tell my mom I put her in a fucking home when she get older, and I ain't dealing with that shit. But she knows I'm not gonna
I
do that.
told
I'd never do
I
that.
told my mom she could stay with me.
I be telling my mom every time. I'm like, yo, you better find a nice ass retirement home because you is not staying at my fucking house, knowing damn well that's a lie. Like I would never like. I try to help my mom out now, even now. You know what I mean? And I don't even got to do shit, and I don't even have a kid. You know what I mean? Like, but like it's true though because like they went through everything and got to where the fuck they are.
Yeah, it's your turn now,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
like you and I were talking about this, and it's relatable in that same way, but it feels like it was an end of an era.
Yeah.
And then there becomes a point where you have to step in to be the next new era.
Mm-hmm.
And that also requires the fact that the era before you needs to be comfortable. I'm not saying being taken care of, I'm saying comfortable.
Yeah.
Because, like, taking care of them, you could do that with an attitude. Like, but if you're not making all of them comfortable, then you're not going to get nothing done.
No.
So I agree though about the child shit with like the babysitting extra shit. Like, why is it their responsibility? I actually feel like nowadays, people don't know what responsibility is, so they
Yeah,
pass it
not at
on
all.
and then use that as like a fucking a weapon because they're like, you're not helping me. Well, did you try to help yourself?
Right.
You can fucking like they get mad at the concept of me not wiping their ass. Do you know what I mean?
I
Like
know
that
it's
doesn't make no
different
sense.
now than it was back then,
Mm-hmm.
but and I use my mom as an example for this. If she could do it, anybody can,
Mm-hmm.
and she did too. Most of these motherfuckers is complaining over one.
Let's say my mom was a single mom for a good couple of years, having to work like 6 days a fucking week and shit, doing like 10 hours a fucking day. She had to used to take us to work. Did you ever have to do that?
Yeah.
Hey, come on, like let's cut the shit at least between you and me. That shit, like thinking back on it, was like that's pretty cool that they did that though. You know what I mean? Like think
Shit
about it,
was
because as
fun.
an adult, like no, but like think about it as an adult now, right? Like shit, like let's say you have a kid, right?
Yeah.
And PI sat there and there was like, yeah, nah, you can't bring your kid with you. Like that seems weird because you're like, what the fuck, bro? Like it's cool that back then in like the 90s that even they were like, nah, it's cool, bring them in, we'll just sit them down over here at the table and they can play because they were trying to help people for real back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they were really trying to help people. Oh, he was staring
Yeah.
back.
Now the well on the TV.
Oh, okay, my fault because I got scared. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I panicked.
Yeah,
If you
it's
look back at
swimming.
that,
It's doing barrel rolls and shit.
if you look back on that later in the video, there was pure panic. I for real went. I went. No, but shit. Um, but yeah, like people used to have like help, and nowadays people don't know how to help people without getting receiving something.
Well, on top of that, these 9 to 5s don't really give a fuck about you anymore. So
But hear me out, right? Who is in charge of those 9 to 5s now, though? The people
uh
that were already assholes.
yeah, but still they don't give a fuck. So why should I give a fuck about them?
It's true,
They be coming at me with their fucking problems. I don't give a fuck.
but that's why I'm
Don't you
saying,
understand?
don't you understand? Um, but that's what I'm saying though. Like before, it'd be like, shit, oh, your kid's sick, yeah, go handle it. Now they're like, well, if you leave, you're gonna get a merit, like a demerit, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? My kid is sick. I don't know what the fuck you want from me. You know what I mean? And
Right.
then they sit there and act. Expect you to do. They expect you to have good relations with
They
bad
expect you to
with bad
they
respect.
they expect you to do a 5-person job in your one shift.
With a
You
smile.
alone
With a smile.
and customer service.
Hmm.
And it's like, motherfucker, you just sitting in the office. What you doing?
I actually do not like when management don't take charge, like when they don't have their hands on. I actually don't believe in the idea of the delegation shit. If you want something done, you should handle it yourself, and then people around you should help you to get it done. That's what should be a thing. But that's just me as management. But which one you want to hit next?
Drum roll, please. That was a good drum roll.
Thank you.
Title of this post: r/ am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for refusing to listen to mother-in-law's speech on my wedding? So I hate speeches. Yep, you're the asshole. I'll just play. I have understood the appeal. Oh, I never understood the appeal. I think they are boring, exhausting, and very, very forced. But having said that, this is just my opinion, and I never forced it on anyone. I have sat through long, excruciating speeches, excoriating speech, whatever, without explaining like any other decent human being. When it was my turn to get married, however, I requested no speeches. We wrote that we loved everyone and that we knew they loved us. So if you wanted to say anything, say it to us directly in private. My husband thought it was funny, but he knew my feelings about speeches. We had a small wedding with only loved ones, a weekend long. Oh, with only loved ones, a weekend long. My husband loves games, so the wedding planner did a really great Taskmaster type of games, and everyone appreciated it. Dinner came, and mother-in-law stood up and started by saying, "I know we are forbidden to make speeches by the bride, but this is my only son getting married, so I will do what I want to." I didn't hear the rest because I was seeing red. My sisters and bridesmaids were shocked. I pretended like she wasn't talking and continued my conversation with my girls. They did the same. Mother-in-law was furious, but son-in-laws were furious, and my husband was very angry. Or both son-in-laws were furious, and my husband was very angry that it showed in his profile. He refused to look at me. The rest of the night was awkward. My husband sighed, soaking in their seats. Oh, my husband sighed, soaking in their seats. I wanted to make sure it wasn't ruined for the rest of us, and we ended up having a blast. Next day, I spent it with my family and friends. My husband said that I was very wrong in what I did. I couldn't force mother-in-law to shut the fuck up, and he knew she wouldn't no matter how much we told her. I shouldn't have disrespected and humiliated her like this. Our marriage started on the wrong foot, it seems. Am I the asshole? P.S. Mother-in-law loves making speeches, sometimes 15 minutes long and not unusually mean speeches disguised as humor that often isn't appreciated at all by the speakee. Um,
I think that
regardless,
you, I think that you're the asshole, and the reason why is because you can deal with at least one thing. You can deal with one thing. Now,
regard
is she the asshole, like the mother-in-law? Absolutely. Like fucking respect what the fuck people ask for. That shit's annoying as fuck. If I say no fucking no Jordans at my wedding, I need you to have dress shoes on, and you show up in fucking Jordans, that's still disrespectful. I asked you not to do it, and you said yes. They're the asshole. But in that case, with it being the mother-in-law having a speech about her and her son, and that's her only son, like technically she's never going to get another chance to do that. Technically, like by the way of like marriage, like That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like she's like, well, I'll just do that at the next wedding. Like, it's not like that. I just think they're both being the asshole, to be honest.
Regardless if she does 15-minute long speeches, I don't think you're the asshole. I think she's the asshole, the mother-in-law, because as you said, you told everyone to say it to you and the husband in private,
Mm-hmm.
so that way you could still have the speech. You don't have to have a speech in front of everyone. And I get it, it's your only son, but it's not your wedding. You wanted your wedding how you wanted it. She wants her wedding how she wants it.
So
So I don't think
only
she's the
disengagement,
asshole.
the
I
only
think the
disengagement,
mother-in-law is.
the only disengagement is the fact that if she let the mother-in-law do the speech without completely ignoring her and just talking over her with her friends, then only the mother-in-law would be an asshole. Do you see what I'm saying? Because now it's like, now you're purposely making it more awkward for everybody because you wanted to stand on a fucking principle of a matter instead of just saying later. You could just say in fucking 10, 15 minutes when she was done with that and be like, that was fucked up and I don't like that and you should apologize. That's not the same thing as just blatantly just let me talk over her while she's trying to do the speech. Because the thing is that
Yeah,
two
but
wrongs don't make a right,
yeah, but still she said no speeches
but two wrongs don't make a
because
right.
because if that's but still if that's not what she wants, then I'm going to disregard what you're saying. I told
But
you to tell. I
no,
told you to. No, I told you
it's
to
not
tell me in
disregarding,
I told you to tell me in private.
but
So
that's
now
not
I'm not gonna.
disregarding.
Now I'm not gonna listen to you.
But that's not disregarding. Disregarding would be she's doing it, and then you're just sitting there and you're not listening, whatever. Disrespect is when you are purposely going out of your way to be more mean back.
Yeah. Well, the way I see it is, she set boundaries. The mother-in-law disrespected those boundaries. So that's on the mother-in-law. I think the mother-in-law is the asshole.
It's on both. Honestly, they're fucking pussies. So it's fucking stupid and retarded, to be honest.
I don't think the wife is the asshole.
She's a fucking complete
And I
piece of
think
shit.
the husband is the asshole too for not standing up for his fucking wife.
No. You know why? Because I'm the only motherfucker here that's actually married. Because nobody else actually understands how that shit works. And I got to tell you, it's not always how the fuck it works. This is not a business, it's a family. Sometimes you have to meet in the middle. Sometimes you have to redact your feelings for the better of the family. Sometimes you have to set aside a difference to make a child's life better. So it's not a fucking business. It's not a, you disrespected my principles. Sometimes it's a matter of understanding because it's a family. That's why she's an asshole. Both of them are, but she's an asshole. You'll find out.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you'll
Last
figure it
one.
out, bro. Hey, watch when you have a wife.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Last one.
Hey, I already know who your mom is. Your wife better fucking be in check.
Drum roll, please. Title of this post. I was gonna come in as a jazz radio
I
DJ.
thought you looked like you were gonna fucking do it really loud, but like not move, and so I was anticipating it that I turned my volume down.
I'm gonna do this as a jazz radio DJ.
You are now listening to Easy Jazz.
You are now listening to r/slash relationship advice. I'm 23. I'm a guy, and my girlfriend, who's 24, thinks everyone is attracted to her except for the worst of them. Yeah.
Don't do no. See, now you added shit. I'm looking at the script that it does not say that. No.
mm. My girlfriend and I have been
don't
together.
don't don't I will fucking end this podcast right the fuck now. Do not in my fucking ear like that nigga. You said pause. No, no. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My girlfriend and I have been together for a year and a half.
I'm gonna mute my mic.
We both have anxious. We both have anxious attachment styles, not the most secure people. So I accept that I could use some constructive criticism. My girlfriend thinks everyone is attracted to her, albeit she is very attractive. She has a lot of disconcerting narratives in her head to validate it as such. If someone scrapes their feet on the sidewalk as they pass by, that means they think she's hot. Wow.
Wow.
If someone asks her to play ping pong, it represents a mental game where they're trying to flirt with / court her. If a man spreads, runs his hands through his hair, lifts his arms above his head, he is spreading his pheromones and trying to allure her.
I actually do believe in that one. I'm not gonna lie. Just cut. Actually, I kind of believe that. Go ahead.
While I don't think it's a deal breaker, it's exhausting that she is so obsessed with sexual and attention validation from other people. She was one of those women on Tinder whose day was ruined when she didn't get it when she didn't get when she didn't
What the fuck? I'm reading it too.
when she didn't get it like that day. Her words.
Yeah.
She validates
Yeah, that's weird.
she validates it with practically everyone she meets. Where it crosses the line is when I notice that someone is obviously flirting or attracted to her. I tell her, and for once, they're just being friendly, or it's fine because they're gay.
Hot gay.
And what do you know? We find out they're not. Guys who are outwardly making jokes about sleeping with her, telling me they wonder what she'd look like giving head, staring her up and down like they've never seen a woman before, and pushing boundaries. Of course, they're always the guys she's closest to, and she's offended I'd even suggest that. The guys that give her the most sexual attention are apparently the least concerning, and she flirts back and entertains it. How do I set boundaries from someone like this? I don't intend or need to be her thought police, but I'd like to see some actionable signs of loyalty and respect. In a monogamous relationship, I feel like distancing yourself from people who are trying to sleep with you is baseline, and I'm not seeing it. Do I start setting boundaries with those guys for her? I don't know what to do. And that is your story. Jazz Radio. All right, we're gonna sit back and we're gonna take callers now.
that was that was good.
Caller number 1. What do you think about this post?
Hi, first time caller, long time listener.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
I think that that bitch wants to get ran a train on, and I think that she is not susceptible to being in a monogamous relationship because of the people that she hangs out with, and she probably would be cheating on you later in life with your best friend because that's what she is like kind of on some hoe shit. So I genuinely think, speaking, that there is no monogamous relationship with the female like that because she's not ready for one. It seems like because she's not an adult enough to understand that guys don't make jokes like that and shit. Like especially to somebody's girl. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Thank you, caller number 1.
Thank you. I just want to shout out my mom. You know, hi mom. You know, it's her birthday. No, just no.
Let's all tell his mom happy birthday. Also, thank you for calling that man's girlfriend a whore.
Whore.
Nah, on some real, she young, she living life. I understand it. You know, it's a thing of she wants to have fun. You know, she don't want to be locked up
Yeah.
or locked down. Excuse me. Um, so you just gotta break up with her, my boy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a matter of her doing anything wrong, right? It's
Yeah.
just a matter of it being like you're in a relationship with somebody that is not ready for one. That's the wrong thing. That person, because she wouldn't want that if she was in a real, like if she wanted a relationship. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that that's done before it even started.
Yup.
It sounded like she just settled with you because you probably were persistent or annoying in a way, and she just said yes, but she still wants to be flirtatious with everybody else.
Yup.
And no offense, when you say she's rather attractive, I got to point out that she's probably not that attractive. But every bitch that thinks that they're super attractive is not attractive at all.
Yeah, you probably think she like a 9 or a 10, and
She's
in
probably like a
reality, she
4.
probably like a 4 or 5.
Facts. Hey, because I really do know like be like knowing like 8s, 9s, 10s, shit like that, and sometimes they don't even act like that, not even at all. Like if they're in relationships, they might act like kind of like stuck up, but they don't
Yeah.
be doing that extra shit with like that, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean honestly, you could probably do better than a 3 or 4, my dude. So get back out there.
Get back on that horse, bro, boy.
All right, everybody, we're PI. It's been the PI podcast. Shout out Vade Vision, Vade Ultra. Go listen to Emotion on Spotify. Go listen to West Charleston Boulevard on Spotify. Um, Also, I'm Dope Rock Gaming. I play video games on Facebook. I make music. Go check that shit out. We got Jay in the building, Young Zodi, Jaye Zodiac on all platforms. If you guys want to collab, work with each other, you know, talk about, you know, getting together, pause, and like just trying to figure out some work, hit him up. Stop hitting up the
Yep.
artist. Stop hitting everybody else up on the side. Just talk to him strictly.
Yeah, my DMs is open. We can exchange phone numbers, emails, whatever. Doesn't matter. All my shit is on my profiles.
So, shout out to Jay Zodiac. Hit him up. PI Management.
Here.
Also, shout out LMMAC27 and Double Pulse. They're over there on Twitch. Go ahead and give them a subscribe and a follow. If you don't already, they have a YouTube channel together as well. Go ahead and shout out Infinity Gaming. There's also a link in the description as well for those kind of things. So go check that out. They have new videos every week. PlayStation just had a new drop today too, so they'll probably be making some content on that. So stay tuned. And also shout out. Actually, that's pretty much it, right?
So everybody,
Hey, shout out y'all for hanging out with us.
everybody.
Because I seen a whole bunch of people actually join up and show up, and that shit was cool as fuck. So
Yes,
shout out
sir.
y'all.
Thank you,
Y'all
thank
did a
you,
good
thank
job.
you.
So we'll see you on Friday. But other than that, we've been PI Podcast, and we out the shit.